Vizard is one of those rare tools that makes you wonder how you ever managed content production without it. It is a massive time saver that literally gives you hours back in your week by automating the heavy lifting. They just pushed a major update, so I want to walk you through exactly why this is a game changer for long-form creators. Whether you are doing podcasts, interviews, lectures, or webinars, Vizard carves out shareable clips in minutes. The best part is that it doesn't just snip videos, it finds viral moments, captions them, and reformats everything for social. To get started, it is super simple. You just paste the URL of your long video and tell it to go to work. I grabbed a 30-minute episode, pasted the link, and hit Create Clips to see what the AI would pull out. It immediately offered me sensible defaults like clip duration, caption templates, and specific modes like talking head. You can even restrict the range if you only want the first 10 minutes or use keywords to hunt for specific topics. That keyword search is an absolute lifesaver when you have a long panel discussion and only need the highlights. While it processes, let's talk about pricing, because I know everyone is always curious about the value. There is a flexible monthly tier for testing things out, and a solid annual plan if you are pumping out regular episodes. Compared to platforms that nickel and dime you for every single export, Vizard feels much more creator-friendly. Back to the results. In about the time it takes to boil a kettle, it returned a batch of 20 candidate clips. Each clip is scored by Vizard's engagement model, highlighting the ones most likely to perform well on social media. I usually find that out of 20 suggestions, I can keep 5 to 10 that are immediately ready to post. Where it really changes the game is how easy it is to tweak those picks without leaving the interface. Click into a clip and it explains why it picked that moment, like a strong hook or an engaging opener. I use a brand preset so my colors come through consistently, which is crucial for building audience recognition. There is also a title rewriter that gives you funny, intriguing, or question-based headlines automatically. If a clip feels like it is missing context, you can simply drag and drop lines from the transcript to fix it. The in-app editor is streamlined and perfect for the vast majority of your daily repurposing workflows. You can change layouts, tweak crops, or adjust caption styles without needing to be a pro video editor. They even added custom font support, which is huge if you are very specific about your brand typography. Plus, there is an AI filler word remover that cleans up those ums and dead air automatically. One feature I absolutely geeked out on was the AI B-roll generator that finds footage for you. It isn't perfect every single time, but it is incredibly fast and gives you something usable immediately. For people who don't have a library of B-roll, this is a total lifesaver for your vertical formats. If you want to go deeper, Vizard exports an XML for Premiere so you can finalize your edits in a pro suite. Now, the content calendar is where Vizard really starts to distance itself from the competition. It lets you schedule posts directly to platforms and even helps you draft the captions. The real win is visualizing 2 weeks of content in one place so you never accidentally repeat yourself. Compared to other tools, Vizard hits the sweet spot between powerful AI and manual control. Some tools are cheaper but lack the editing power. Others are too bloated and complicated for simple tasks. For creators who publish consistently, that workflow cohesion saves you literal hours every single week. I have to mention a couple of caveats. It is not a replacement for a full-scale professional editor. The in-app timeline is intentionally lightweight, so don't expect frame-by-frame precision for Hollywood-level films. However, it is much better to start with 20 solid options and polish a few than to hunt for clips from scratch. My personal workflow involves batch processing my weekly podcast episodes on the weekend. I scan the top-scoring clips, toss the ones I don't need, and schedule them out for the next 2 weeks. That simple routine completely transformed the volume of content I can produce from a single recording session. If you are serious about scaling your presence, the annual plan is where the math really makes sense. Being able to set a caption template and brand colors that persist across every clip is incredibly underrated. Ultimately, Vizard is a massive time saver for podcasters, educators, and anyone with long-form content. It is more practical than the expensive suites and more powerful powerful than the cheap, limited clip-only tools. If you make long videos and want them to work harder for you on social, Vizard is worth checking out. Try it on a single episode, see what it surfaces, and decide if the plan fits your output goals. If you check it out, leave a comment and let me know which clips it nailed and which ones you tweaked. I would love to hear your thoughts on the workflow, so happy clipping and start creating today.